I want you to begin to smell the corruption and the evil that is swinging in that country. Listen to this.
Informing them that we are coming, and we are coming this time around specifically on the issue of the helicopters. Therein, we are provided with all the technical details of these helicopters. Technical details. As of then, one of the helicopters just clocked 42 hours, another one 46 hours, thereabout. And this helicopter, for it to have a turnaround maintenance, must clock about 10,000 hours. So we know what we are talking about. I'm pained because as a result of this, a lot of people have died, Nigerians have died, soldiers have died, who were desirous of having these helicopters. And we even told them, they even provided to us the maintenance they've done thus far. One was
By the way, I want to clear one thing. When you see this man now vibrating, it's like he want to save the people for real. It's a lie, you. Because he is exposing this and the vibrating like 3310 that is no longer in existence is because the person that sold the plane, the helicopters, probably did not give him his own cut, or probably is not in his camp. Because this is what they are good at in Nigeria. If you are not in agreement with them, when they see you, they want to indict you. But if you are in their camp, no matter the level of evil you do, you are covered. Like a Yahaya Bello we see today, like a Matawale we see today, like so many of them we see today, like a Shetima we see today. When I name Shetima among them, you know why? And he is even his own is physical. And he has not denied any of them.
About 500 and something thousand, another was about 500 and something thousand. And we told them, okay, since this is a government property, and it's another government establishment that is interested, because the argument they were giving for auctioning it was because it was not being put into use. Now a government institution have come over to say, okay, we want it. Something as very important as that. No proof, not documented. They are just telling us that an auction took place, this. You can't even remember who the people, you can't even remember your own constituents. Federal Ministry of Aviation, you can't even remember who came. Something is wrong. As far as I'm concerned, most likely it was just a charade.
Said the auction of the two helicopters was conducted successfully on the 24th of May for a sum of $1.2 million only. See attached evidence. Even though you did not put that here, but in your internal memo, you admitted that you collected $1.2 million for the helicopters. Can you see it?
I don't know.
Should they come and show you? No. You have seen it. Yes.
The memo is in Nigeria. But the thing is that as you are watching the video, I want you to ask yourself, the man, did you see him go to court? No. Did you see anybody take him to prison? No. Did you see police arrest him? No. Are you getting the message? Had he been his wiki, you would have seen him finished. Had he been his MFN, you would know. I want us to get some things. When I tell you that you are not included in this, you are not among them, you've been minused, you've been removed, you've been cut off them. Understand what I'm saying? Listen to their Tales by Moonlight, because from these Tales by Moonlight, we are going over to what is his name? Yahaya Bello own Tales by Moonlight. Listen.
So you concluded this transaction in May. You collected the dollars in May.
The transaction, the man concluded, organized, they collected the money for 2 helicopters for $1.2 million. That means $600 $600,000 for one helicopter. And these are military helicopters, not ordinary helicopter, private, normal. No, these are military built, specially built military helicopters. He sold them for 600,000 each. The 220 million dollars, and I asked him. He said he don't know until they showed him. This is the memo. Can you remember now? He said, now I remember. Something that happened in May. In June, they were asking him. He has forgotten, because he has conducted such things, so many of them. They can't even remember them. He auctioned the military helicopters without the aviation minister's awareness, without the military. That is the country some people want to be in. That is the country somebody is insulting me to be in. That is the country somebody is calling me a terrorist to be in. That is the country somebody has sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to remain in. That is the same country somebody is willing to collect money to sell Simon Ekpa for. This country. This is the same country our people are dying to live in. This is the same country people are trying to blackmail Biafra Liberation Army, Defense Army for. This country. Probably they have given you peanuts. This is the same country. You know, when I want to blame Tom Polo anyway, you don't blame Tom Polo too much, because when you listen to the last speech of our Prime Minister, you will understand that Tom Polo is out of anger doing what he is doing today. He joined Nigeria. But what Tom Polo should understand is that no matter how angry you get, joining your enemies will not save the situation. Are you getting the message? So that is it. Continue.
The same May that they did advert in the newspaper.
No, the auction was done in May.
We are saying the same thing.
Yes, but payments.
You did your advert in May.
Payments were not done in May.
Your letter says
payments. This is an internal memo from procurement seeking approval to pay commission.
No, that's not
Yes,
the one.
Yes, that is the memo that you are referring to.
Yes.
Yes.
Seeking approval. That means before you can ask for approval to pay commission, that means payment must have been made.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying now.
No, please.
Received. You have received dollars.
Let's look at this memo. Was dated 15th of June. That's after.
Answer the question that I asked. Answer my question.
Sorry, Honorable Chairman.
Yes.
As far as the document, the equivalent in Naira at the prevailing exchange rate were what was paid to the college accounts, which were remitted to CRF.
So who collected the dollars?
Dollars.
So why did they say they sold it for $1.2 million?
Because that is what it was auctioned for.
Who collected the dollar? He is playing love is a dollar as if he don't know what dollar is. He said it was not sold, it was auctioned. What is the difference if it sold? Do you see? Are you listening to a country? Are you listening to a country? Are you listening to a country? Probably this one is a director of one war college or so. He conducted the auction, published, before he even published it in the newspaper, the helicopters has been sold, the money has been collected. He published it in May. Let's assume he published it on the May 15th, and he collected the money for these helicopters on the May 10th. Are you listening? This is a place, and you will not see people like Abaribe coming out to tell you about all this. You will not see what is their name? All these people in the news coming out to analyze this kind. Rufai coming to tell you why this country is the best country with this kind of expression and the analyzation and the coalization and bocowalization in them. They will not come out. Are you seeing it? You getting the message? If you're not getting the message, you lose the message. Somebody that sold the helicopters in auction, and they're asking him, you collected, he sold, he prepared the memo himself. And in the memo said that these two helicopters were sold for 1.2 million naira. That means $600,000. I mean, dollars, not naira. See, $1.2 million. That means $600,000 each. And when this question was brought to him, he said dollar, as if he is novice of everything that I'm talking about. Okay, you collected the money. He said, no, I did not collect the money. We only auctioned the helicopter. Where is the money? He don't want to answer the question. Because, and then nothing will happen to him. Why I am playing, I know you have seen this video. Many of you might have seen this video, but I want you to understand that nothing will happen to him. And then nothing has happened to him because we did not see it in the news. After this coverage of One TV, GTV or Green TV, it is over. Do you even see the kind of TV that covered it? Arise Television did not go there to cover it. Probably this is a private blogger that managed to upgrade it to TV and registered. Are you getting what I'm saying? Arise TV in a place you are having this kind of what you call it is a meeting, or what you call it you don't see Arise TV, you don't see Channel, you don't see TVC, you don't see what you call it AIT, you don't see any NTA, you don't see them, not even in the newspaper. Look at it. Because they know they are just joking. They just want you to go there and waste your time. By the time you finish, this man is still maintaining his position. The helicopters that has been sold, and the money that was paid into the account is in the account, or probably have been used by the person that sold the helicopters, and then nothing will happen, and then nothing will ever happen. Their country.
$1.2 million.
So,
Payments at prevailing exchange rate.
it is our decision that the Ministry of Aviation will take steps to recover those helicopters as soon as possible and report back to the House. But from here, because the head of quality assurance lied on oath right inside the chambers, and the auctioneer presented fake documents to us, the sergeant at arms shall take them to our police post. Their statements will be taken, and the investigation should start from there. Asoro.
I don't know whether we'll get to
Now, I want you to understand that. Hey, listen, I want you to understand that had it been that this is MFL, he is gone. And this is the last you heard of that case. And you will never hear of. I just want us to know that many cases like this happens every day. Many cases happen. Worse than this even. They happen. They took place. And nobody said anything. Nobody hear them. Nobody discuss them. Nobody bring them to anybody's notice. They just happen. That is Nigeria for you. Now, talking of Yahaya Bello,